Alright, welcome back everybody to House Flipper 1. This is episode something. One day I'll remember the numbers. I know I look them up every time just before I start recording and I never remember them. It's insane. Let's get this done. We were starting in here for some strange reason known only to ourselves. Let's lay in some Carson brick tiles in this space. Make it all pretty. Alrighty. It is E to turn on the grid and to turn it off again. I just found it a little bit distracting, so I turned it off. I know that music is relentless though, isn't it? Okay, away we go. Let's go with the next one. And behind us. Look behind you. There we go. Okay, I don't think these little side panelly bits here count. They should, but they don't seem to. We're going to do it anyway because it looks tidier. Oh, I see. Make sure it only goes on the wall you want it on. It's interesting though, the floor is so dark, but these tiles seem to lighten the room out completely. It's nice. You see what I mean about it coming through? I let it happen this time because I wanted the, I knew I was going to have to be tiling in here anyway. Beautiful. Are we putting in a door in here? I'll check before I tile over that space. Also, I'll check. I think we're painting in the next room. So if we're painting in the next room, I'll paint this doorway. Okay. We're a little bit overzealous with our 10, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Okay, drop it down and we'll sell it. May regret that later, but not right now. That just changes the whole atmosphere, doesn't it? Alrighty. We need Irma clothes hangers, Bremba big sofas, Effula modular. Let's do the bar first so we can see where everything else might fit around it. Alright, hopefully it will light up. Oh, it is not lighting up. Okay, bar counter, Ramada wool lamp. Right, so it's a 200 by 100 centimeter variant. So it's probably going in, I reckon it's going in this little space here. Let us drop this over here. Actually, we'll drop it. No, we'll drop it over here close to the door. Just bring it. Alright, I need the other one first. So let's grab this thing. Flip it. Just bring it away from the elevator just a tad. And then we'll grab the other thing, and if I've guessed right, it should be a perfect fit for this little space here. Yeah. I know, sometimes you get to choose where you put your bar. So, yeah. Okay. Wall lamps, sofa, clothes hangers. Okay, so it's like kind of like a cloakroom. We need 2 of these. I'm going to put the sofas in there. Or we could put the sofas there where the view is. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Make this like a cloakroom here. Well, that's not going to work. Now it works. Cloakroom where it can be kept an eye on by the bartender. Rightio. Then over here, we're going to put our sofas because who wants to waste this amazing view? Me, apparently. I need a Remainder wall lamp by 4 and a women's square light switch. We probably need to have lights before we can turn them on. 1, 2, 3, and the bartender probably needs to see what they're doing. 4. Alright, let's see what our light zones tell us. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. It's very dimly lit in here. Okay, in here, we need to plaster our wall cavities. There is only one, I think. This thing right here. Let's go tab. Normally you'd look for your wall plaster, but I think these guys have... They have not provided it. Right, okay, so go into your store. Go to your painting. Go to your walls. Go to your plaster tab, grab your plaster bucket, buy that thing. It's E to switch to plastering, then we just swipe to load the plaster, and we will just plaster this thing over. Beautiful. Alright, is that the only wall cavity we've got? It's the only one I noticed when we were cleaning, so let's take a risk and just get rid of that. Zephyr modular bar counter with a movable top. Well, no, let's do the painting first. Paint with colors white. You serious? Let's have a look at our tasks. Yep, paint with colors white. Lay the floor tiles black panels. Alright, let's go then. Let's make it a large can of paint. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have any walls in this room that need... No, it looks like this room is the next room that has the walls. Alright. I think we might actually toddle in here and break these walls. Well, I remember, otherwise I'm going to do something dumb like trying to paint. Looks like I missed selling a floor rug as well. I know, look up, look down. You don't really need them painted in red to get the other half. I mean, it's not like you can't tell which part we missed. Yeah, that would be the half wall standing right there. Except for that. No, swing that hammer, right? You're gonna make me break every... Oh man, annoying. Usually you can just pick a point in the center and shatter everything around it. There you go. Much more effective this way. Alright, now I know that there are no more walls to break. I feel so much better. All right. So what we might do in the name of completion is I'm going to buy some scaffolding, which we need to get from the store. Ladders and scaffolding. And I think we're going to need... You know, we might get away with this. Let's just have a look and see how big this one is. Yeah, we will get away with this. Alright, I'm going to be truly lazy. I'm just going to whack down 3 scaffolding. Normally what I would do is I would just buy one and then run around and move it. But today I can't be bothered. Grab that paint can because it's coming with us. If I can get it to come up the ladder with me. Come on. Alright, just don't press any other buttons, Winnie. Right. Yeah, I probably should have bought 4 scaffolding, my bad. Alright, let's get this bit done. Yeah, we'll come back and buy that. I'll fix that in a minute. I don't know if the side bits count, but these bits certainly do. Okay, the other thing we need to do while we're here is we have floors to do. So it's automatically shifted to the upstairs space. We're just going to grab this. We're going to run along here. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that's this space done. I know. It's a pity the paint can won't come with me, but that's alright. I guess we'll just live with it. So come back this way and shift, move it, and we'll just walk it, make sure it's snug. Wait, the paint can went with it? Oh, no, it didn't. It fell. I was going to say I have to see this because it's not done that before. Clearly not. Alright, back to the painting. So we can get this bit done. 95%, 96%. Let's walk along here a little bit. That bit done there. Along here. This bit done here. Yep. Put that away. Grab our floor panels. I'm just guessing that this is what we need to do, by the way. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that was what we had to do, but we still have a couple of patches over there that aren't done, so that's just annoying. Alright, I'm going to sell this scaffolding. I'm going to grab my paint can. Oh, I know, that stuff should have gone everywhere. Up we go. Into here, drop that down, and then I'm going to grab my floors. All right. So yeah, we're not consistent about how much is finished, are we? We just have to make sure we get it done. All right. This bit done here. We did all right on that side already. See, and now it's saying it's done, which technically it is because we've done all the front facing pieces, but it isn't really because we know that it's not completely finished. Nanny, not letting me leap off high spaces. Where's my paint can? I may have sold it by mistake. Oops. Oh no, there it is. It just took a minute to fall. Up we go. Drop that there. Come across. Grab our flooring. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it all. Right, now it's 100%. Painting time. I know it says we're done, but we're not. We're just gonna get this bit here done. And this bit here done. Now it's done. I'll probably regret selling that, but that's okay. And we'll sell that. Okay, upper floor is complete. Let's grab our can of white paint and get moving. Don't sell that by mistake. It'll be a sad little panda. Brush goes from black to white. Now what I'm curious to see is if it's going to count this section here. Oh, you better let me paint that. I know, don't look at me. Not happy, Jan. Let's just buy an aluminium ladder. We don't need something super duper high. We probably should just get scaffolding because it's safer to walk up. Why is it not letting me paint? Okay, I'm in range. Don't paint that, my god. I may have to double check that in case I've actually accidentally swiped it white. So it's not going to let me paint this ugly board bit here. I'm disturbed by this and displeased, much displeased. And if I was my client, I would be much displeased also. Alright, well let's see what the game has to say about it. Maybe she just wants the rustic look, I don't know. Alright, I am curious. I have to run upstairs for a minute because I want to see if I wrecked that paint job. Oh, thank goodness. No, we didn't. Sometimes if you brush a dab of paint over where you've painted before, you lighten it out enough it needs to be painted again. Clearly I must have stopped in time. We are going to do this because I will feel better, not because it has to be done. Just because it looks nicer. It used to count when I first started playing. Actually no, the doors never used to count. The windows and the windowsills used to count. And I did see written somewhere that some of your clients will pay you more if this part is done, but I've not yet proven that for myself. So I'm relying on people who know a little bit more than I do. Or possibly a lot more than I do. That is definitely possible. I know, we're not going to do the running back and forth thing. We are going to just put our paint can in the middle there and just fill it as we need to. I am trying to resist the temptation to do this and paint underneath, but I'm failing miserably. I know, wait till I remember I haven't done the other door, you say. Well, too late, I'm afraid. Far too late for me. We're going to carry this with us up to here. Alrighty, now I can paint a wall. You are absolutely right. I know, it's going to look really nice when it's done. And we're nearly there. I know, this is seriously bothering me. Although when I look at the rest of the color scheme though, perhaps it needs to be black. Maybe it won't let me paint it white, but it might let me paint it black. We'll try that again in a minute. We'll see how it goes. Oops, nearly forgot this bit. You thought I had forgotten. I did temporarily. There we go. Yeah, pretty. Okay, before we sell that paint can, I'm just going to go and stick it in here for a minute, just in case I need to paint in there. But we also need to, I want to get a little jar of black. Walls and paint. Maybe like that. Black, tiny can. Alright, let's see if it will let us paint this section up here black. No, it's kind of like a no man's land, isn't it? It's just not going to let us have that at all. Alright, we'll sell that before I do myself a damage. And then we'll do the floor. Let's go. Unless the floor is already done. No, I didn't think so. Nice, and we'll just do along here. It's hard not being able to see the floor counter. I can't tell if I've completed what it wants and if this is extra, but anyway, it shouldn't be extra because we kind of need to, you know, have this part looking pretty and like the rest of it. There we go. Okay, I think it just told me that I'd finished. This, however, needs to be done. Wow, it's very, very dim. Alright, into here we'll see what we need to do next. Okay, we've sold all the objects. I need to buy some objects. Let's see where this goes. Maybe she'll direct me. Oh, yes, there we go. We'll just flip it round so it's round the right way. Pop it in the corner there. Grab the next one. So basically where the bar is helps dictate where we want to put stuff. So that's 2 lots of cupboards here. Let's turn it around the right way. Alright, what's over there? Okay. Yeah, that's where it goes. Do I need another one? No, rounded. Yep, we know where that goes. I know, it's starting to look like a real boy. I mean, a real home thing. Anyway. Okay, this one's in. We need 8 wall lamps. Okay, well I am putting... Well, actually, let's just work our way down the list. It is a little dark though. Okay, 8 bar stools. Well, she likes this blue, doesn't she? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 8, wasn't it? Oops. Okay, now for our wall lamps. Well, we're definitely going to have one up here. And one over here. And one over here. Which means I want to have one opposite. Okay, no, we're going to have one right in the middle of this bit. I've lost count. Okay, I can put in 3 more. Which means I'm going to have one right here. Which is nice because it does leave me with one here. One here. Do we have a light switch? Yes, a round light switch. I'm actually going to put this down here behind the bar. That way the customers can't mess with it. Wait, want 3 of them. Awesome. 1, 2, and then 1 as you come in. So the customers can definitely mess with the light switches. Never mind. Alright, I do not like how well lit this is. It's not well lit at all. Hanging glass shelf by 3. Those things are going up over here. Let's see if I can get them to hang nicely over the counter. Right. Okay, I need 2 remainder big mirrors. Do I really want them behind the bar? That's a good question. What else do I need in here? What's that? Big mirrors. Okay, she wants 4 chairs around the tables. So we want a space for the band at the end, right? So 1. 2. Okay, let's just do 3 along here. We're going to center them on the window. So there's 3, which means I want to fit my second one. We're going to have 2 in the middle of the floor. So we're going to have one about here. I'm going to grab this thing. I'm actually going to bring it forward. Actually, we could bring it here. No, because that's right, because we're going to do that with that. So we're going to line that up with that one. We're going to grab these 2 tables. We're going to center them on these sections here. Just needs to come a little bit more this way. Okay. Now, mirrors. Oh, I know. I don't know where you want to put them. Maybe we do want them behind the bar. Or we can just put one here. Okay, we'll put them both here because I don't know what they're meant to be for. This way the clients can look at themselves in the mirror. They're probably meant to be behind the band or maybe in behind the bar, I don't know. Powell cash register, and I'll let cello. Let's put the cash register down just to get it out of my way. I think I should have only had 6 along there. I can't remember. I didn't read it properly clearly. Let's have the cash. People tend to pay for their beers up here. You know what? It's easy to tell. I will sell a chair and we will see whether or not I need to put it in. But if I sell this one, I'll have to add one. Uh-oh. What? How many extra did I put in? Aha! There should have been 5. My bad. Right, that looks a whole lot less crowded then, right? I know where I got 8 from, I just did not read the number correctly. There we go. That looks a lot better. Alright, let's go with the cello. I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. I'm going to have the piano. Well, actually, let's have the violin. Actually, don't these have to face the... I think they have to face the musicians more than the audience. Why don't we just put them here? Put there. You grab this thing. We're going to turn it. We're going to put it here, and then we're going to grab this piano. And just pivot it. Okay, you know what? Oh no, actually I'm going to leave it there. Okay, a light coloured vanity poof. What's that? Is that the music stand? Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's give these guys. They're gonna rearrange their stands as they want to anyway, but we'll just give them space to do that. One light coloured vanity poof. Oh, 3 light coloured vanity poofs. Radio then. Elixima chairs by 20, so 4 per table. Nope. You're right, I don't like that table up there. I want it about here. And away we go with this one. And 3. And 9. And 12. No, wait, I can't count, can I? I'll be quiet now. We're good. I've clearly missed a table. No, I haven't. There we go. I just can't count. Women table lamps. Let's go. So yes, you can see your food in this restaurant. They're not ashamed of it. This room is done. All right, let's go into here. This looks like a massive room. Oh, wow. Okay. Sell the grey rug. Right, which matches the concrete so well, I didn't see it. All right. Lay the wall tiles, welly tiles, and nev tiles. Lay the floor tiles, pep on grey. Now, Wirtus doors. Double fridge, freezer. Let me just have a look and see whether this room has two spaces. No, it is one massive space. Alright, let's buy these things first to define it just a little bit better. Probably want to put the big door in the big door space. Yes, that will help. Does not matter which way round. Oh no, it is just one. Right, I'm like, where does the second one go? But it's because this goes in here. Okay, doors are in. Welly tiles and nev white. I don't know why you want to. I hate it when you want to. It drives me crazy. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this whole space here. Let me just grab these. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these walls here are going to be in the other one. Or maybe we just want these along this wall. And we're going to put the washing area along here. Let me just work out where the washing area is going to be. And that'll be the only wall we tile with those ugly tiles. Okay, let's do the floor then. I know we'd never do the floor first in real life, but we are going to do it first in this one. Let's go. There we go. Looks a lot prettier. Okay. Freezers, dishwashers, bench tops, cabinets. Do we have stoves and ovens? That's with the induction hob. That's with the grill. That's with the fryer. Okay. Okay. I know I've got no idea what I'm doing with these. It always throws me. Because I want to have a space on the other side of the washing machine. And then I want to have this thing here. And then I want to have another cabinet. Yep, that looks great. Which we'll put here. Tell me, do we have sinks in here as well? Yeah, there's a sink. I don't want that there. Well, actually, yes, I do. Right, so it looks like my cooking section is going to be over there then. We've got this. Freezer, bench top, cabinet. Alright, so we need the oven. There's an oven. There's a rack. Cabinet with inductor hob. So we want that thing. So I'm actually going to put that thing over here. Because we want to have... Now, where's the little rack thing? That's its cooker, cutter. It doesn't look like it has a thing. Range hood. There we go. All right, we'll find then. Okay. Okay. What? I need 2 of them. Oh, seriously. I like putting cabinets in between them just to give them space, but why don't we try putting... Oh, man. Oh, don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me. I guess we're going to put the fryer away from the oven. I'm going to want a cabinet in the middle over here. Typical. In between. I don't think there's a narrow cupboard, otherwise I'd put it in. Um, 100 centimeters. Wait. No, it's about the same. See, what I want is a really narrow cupboard that goes... Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Fine. Because you need spaces to put... Oh, I know what we can do. Yep. We'll do it that way. Instead. Just get you out of the way. So instead of having the cabinets in between so you can just move things to the side, what I'm going to do is put them in the middle. Because we've got those benches to go in. And we're going to see if we can fit this thing. Oh, really? Everything has to move over like a squirtillion of an inch. I know, because I don't want to have to move it all back the other way. If there's a gap between this and the thing, but we want to fit this in here. Yeah, you guessed it. Shush. Isn't that about the same amount I moved it over? Maybe I just misjudged where the cupboard could go in. Alright. Now, hanging cabinet. Sure. Okay. Oh, my budget will run out. Yeah, now you tell me. Oh, I made so many mistakes with this one. All right. Let's go. Oh, my bad. Now let's go. Okay, So what I wanted to do is I wanted to work out where my wet area was going to be and just give it a huge range of tiles. I know, right? So that's going to be over here. There. Okay, we're going to pop these down and then I'm going to sell them. And then we're going to grab these and we are going to tile like crazy. Because we've still got the bathrooms to go. Alright, I need one more package, I think. Yeah. Let me just get rid of this. I know I'll go to the bathroom and it'll want white paint. I'll be like, no. Got the welly tiles. There we go. %, 95, 96. Uh-oh. What have I missed? Oh. Right, this patch right here. There we go. Alright, drop those ones down. Okay, now we've got some bench tops which are going to go in. We're going to put our fridges along here. So, bench tops to help with our prep. We're going to want 3 of them. We're going to put them right in the middle here. Just give them an end space. I'm not sure if I want to put that there. Oh yeah, no, that gives me... Yep, prep room and walk around space. Still not sure I want it there. It could be that what I want is I want to actually move this one to about here. And then I want to move this one to about here to form an island. And then I'm going to grab this one. I'll either put it in the middle there or flip it. Okay, no, definitely in the middle. Okay, so you got these easy to reach spaces for your hot area and your dish area. And then you've got slightly further away to reach space there. I probably would put a 4th one in, but let's leave it at that for the minute. I may yet move them. Alright, we want 2 double fridges and a freezer. Okay. And freezer, which looks like it's going to have to go along this wall because there's not enough space near the door. Yep, got it around the right way. Okay, cabinet variant A and hanging cabinet. Let's go with this one. What's this? 5 of them. Did I have any space at the end here? No, I did not. Okay. Two, 3. Oh yeah, well we could put one here. 4. Uh-oh. me just see if I'm wrong. I am wrong. I know, it's good. Good to be wrong occasionally, especially when you can do this. Oh, I know, no, I'm not a happy panda. I still need to put one more in. I know, clearly someone set this kitchen up very differently to how I would. Can I squeeze a little bit of extra space in here? No. Alright, that's going over here. I may yet put, just grab this thing. Okay. I'm thinking I'll grab this one. Right, that'll do. Now, I have one more of these pain in the necks to fill. We're going to put that thing right up here. Nope, right over here. Maybe. Just like that one. Okay, we got that. Eel's rack. I'm glad I moved what I moved. Where am I putting this? Right, okay, here. Looks good to me. Mary's bench top 150 centimeters. What? Where were you hiding? Right there, obviously. I know, right? Universal cooker. Now we're going to need some space for these things. Okay, there's my hot area. Oh, where am I going to... I know, right? It's moved away from the sink. We're going to put that thing right there. We're going to grab... What? Another universal cooker? This world hates me. I swear it does. Alright, I'm going to buy a kettle. Right, that's going in the corner. The naughty corner. This is where staff sneak their hot drinks. Okay. Les Onc. Ooh. Now, who said you could play with that thing? I'm going to put this over here. Because, you know, near the fry thing. Yeah. Les Onc blender. Alright, naughty corner. That's it. You go over here. A bain marie. Oh, we definitely need those over here. So the hot stuff can go straight into the this low pan with cover. Right. Well, for when that needs being used, we're going to drop that in there. Yep, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And Eel's pan with cover. That's going to go near its friends. Deeper. Near the stove area. Fry pans. Alright. Can I stack it? No, I cannot. Okay. And a saucepan. Ditto. And an Eel's low pot. Alright, we're going to have to start putting things over here. A low pot. Another low pot, a little low pot. Right, there we go. Because it's cute and tiny. A high pot. Mama, Papa, and baby. Baking trays. Okay, baking trays are going to go over near the oven. So we're just going to pop those in a little shelf of their own. A wok. Walking around the clock. Over here. A food processor. Alright, I'm going to put this over here on this side. A meat grinder. That I'm going to put around here. So we have our slicing and our dicing. And our grinding. A low oval pot. Be sure you have a friend in here. Oops, no, in here. There you go. Alright, a recycling bin. Stretching it, guys. Not where the customers can see. Square light switch. Ceiling lamp by 4. Okay, we're going to line them up. Okay. Alright, what's this? Hanging set of saucepans. Right. Well, at least I can put that somewhere it makes sense. Knife stand. And some chives, rosemary, and whatnot. Rightio, we're going to put this. Actually, we're going to leave those benches low for prep. We're going to put the herbs and things you're going to want here. And we're going to leave a bit of prep space in front of them as well. Brightens up your kitchen no end. Alright, this space is done. And it doesn't look as bad as I feared it would. Alright, this space. Alright, let's go down in here. I know, my budget, oh my god. That's just a scary thing, isn't it? Closing the door. Wall tiles, Dragma Black. Floor tiles, Nakara White. Let's go with the Dragma Black. Alright, it's different. Different, it's not bad, it's just different. I know, I'm always curious to see how someone else does something, because it will be usually so different to how I would do it, and I can learn so much. Doesn't mean I'll do it their way. It just means that I will learn and adapt. Alright, let's have a quick step into here because I'm pretty sure these are Dragma Black as well. So we might as well get them done. I'm going to need possibly another 3 because we have 2 more cubicles. I am going to let it go into the next cubicle because it's probably going to need it over there anyway. So it'll save me a bit of time in a minute. Hopefully. Yeah, there you go. I was wrong. I'm going to need another 2 more packages. It looks like the floor tiles are the same as well, so we can just save a bit of time. By going from corner to corner. Apparently I can... No, we're not completing the job until it's actually complete. What are you thinking? Okay. Let's just close these doors. Right, that one can close. Now I need the floor tiles. Let's start in this corner. So they're all Nakara white. So we're just going to grab here. We're going to run all the way over to here. Drop it in. So that means everyone is tiled. I don't need to worry about it. We need 3 Priet sinks. Let's go. Yep, they're already unwound, which is what I was checking. Alright. I know he wants me to assemble it before I buy the next one. What are you trying to tell me, Dan? And again. It's a big job, this one. Alright, let's go again. You guessed it, we're putting it together. Alright, hopefully I left enough space for what I needed. Let's go with our Ramada small mirrors. We need 3 of these things. 1, 2, and 3. All right. How many of these do we need, I wonder? 3, of course. 1 little Dalek. 2 little Daleks. 3 little Daleks. Rotation ceiling lamp by 1 right in the middle of the space. Sort of there. And a light switch, which I'm going to put here because the door opens the other way. Okay, that works. And 1 large, extra large yucca, which I'm going to put in this space right here. I wonder if we can move it back a little bit on the wall so it doesn't eat the clients. All right, into here. Okay, Solus light switch. Now I'm going to make the assumption that we need 1 of these in each of these spaces. So I'm just going to very quickly zappity-doo-dah that thing into each cubicle. Alright, then we need a toilet plumbing system for each one. Let's go and get that in. Probably want to have that in the center of the cubicle. And this one. Alright, halogen lamp you say? Well, let's put that thing middle of the ceiling. And 2. And 3. Okay, 1 resty toilet with a wooden cabinet. Let's go. Oops, it might help if I was in the room. There we go. Looks like she's chosen black on black, so we'll leave it at that. Just pull it out of the wall. I think I need to assemble these actually, yeah. Do it again in here. I know, I love how things go together. Okay, Tiamat patterned toilet brush. Right, go to seahorses. Toilet paper holder. Let's put it where people can reach it, okay? No being mean, putting it up behind their heads. Okay, and a patterned trash can. Alright, these rooms are now all done. We'll just make sure they're all complete properly. Close these doors. Not bad, it's very plain, which is probably the aim of it. Nearly there, into this one. Okay, drag my white tiles. Drag my white in here. Drag my white in here. Wait, what is... Oh, right, that's the door. Okay, and the floor are the same. Yep, Nakara black. Alrighty, we've got this. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think was about how many we used. Let's go. So we want a different feel for this bathroom to the other bathroom. That's interesting. Just keep going. Beautiful. There we go. Okay, and here we'll do the same. I may have underestimated how many tiles I need. We'll find out in a minute. Now we're going to let that go into the next cubicle because we know we're going to need a tile there anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. I'm going to have to go check the wall on the other side. There's a little bit of an overbite. Be the kitchen. Oh no, it would be the room with the black wall tiles. All right. Let's just quickly duck in. Ooh, whoops. Ow. Just make sure we haven't messed anything up in here. No. Okay, good. I know. Just about walked into it again. All right. Back it around to here. Drop that down. Grab our selling tool. Drop that out there. Okay, we got this. We've got this. Oh no, look, we don't got this. Oh, that's so bad. 1, 2. Let me just make sure I've cut this. All right, yep. So we're just into the Nakara black for that one, for the floor. And this one needs some wall tiles. More wall tiles. We have got this. May need another set. Yeah, look at that. Makes me wish I hadn't sold that last set. I know, I'm trying very hard not to look at my budget. Oh, it's getting scary. I know that entresol nearly did for me, I think. Fortunately, we got our money back when we sold it. But oh gosh. Okay. Lay floor tiles, Nakara black. Let's go from one corner to the other, like we did last time. From here, zap, all the way through to here. All good. Okay, we'll do what we did last time. We'll just close that for a minute. We want 2 pre-it sinks. I'm going to make sure they both fit. Just grab this other one. Oh look, they fit with elbow room. No, we're not going to give elbow room. Yes, we are. There we go. Alright, let's assemble. Okay, and again. Okay, mirrors. Got these mirrors, let's go. Alright, and we need the little Daleks. Sorry, soap containers. That is going to go in between these two for sure. I should have sat them really close together. My bad. The center of the room as best as I can judge it. Light switch. Door opens toward the sink, so we want the light switch. Be sure this is the same light switch. Yeah, good. Okay. Toilet plumbing system and toilet. Let's go. Let's put it around the right way. Mount the device. Because it's no quicker to actually do this one cubicle at a time. So we'll just go do the other one now. I know, it's kind of satisfying. Okay. Let's go with a little halogen light. Turn it on. Okay, toilet brush. They're quite big stalls, aren't they? And we need a toilet paper holder, which will pop over here. Ooh, that's going to be a bit of a stretch. And a pattern trash can. Rubbish bin, as we would say in Australia. Rightio. This is done. Now we've missed something somewhere. Let's go find it. I know, this is the part of the job where we discover we've just... Nothing in here. What about in here? Okay. Some of my Nakara black got loose. I see. I'm gonna start. Here we are. Yep. So this is what you've got to be careful of when you're tiling en masse like I just did. Clearly I misjudged where the edge of the wall was. Alright, we're still missing something. So I would say I've done the same thing with this bathroom, and I probably have tiles to put in here. Oh my gosh. And it's going to be a little hard to find, probably in the bar area, if I had to guess. Yep. We're going to just get our flashlight and we're going to put that on. That's what we did. Alright guys, I think let's have a look and see how we went. I know, it's not a bad little area, is it? Okay. Yes, we've done 100% of the job. We get $44,262.43, and we would love to complete the job. That's actually quite good. Oh, nice. All right. Okay. Pretty good. Well, guys, let's have a quick peek in here. Yep, we have 2 more jobs in our Dine Out DLC to go. Maybe a few more. But I think on that note, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.